Hello, everybody. Let's go. Aw, starting with the prop early. Thanks, Kenzie. Yes, you guys, it's Tay Tuesday. Daily. Oh my god, I just punched this. Daily dose of adult art attack. Heck yeah, you guys. Good to see all you familiar faces. There's some new faces. Ayo. Here we can't read from this far away. Gurge. And hello to N589. Good to see you guys. It is Tuesday. The week has begun. I feel like Tuesday's a nice picker-upper. Oh, Joe is resetting up. I just love when you guys just mark it for me. Daily dose of grown-up art attack. Here we go. You're right, that does sound nicer. Beautiful. Good call. Hi, guys. Where's my little face up here? I'll just come and say hi. How y'all doing? I'm Tay. Here to draw some stuff with y'all. Wow. Today we're doing, it's doodle night tonight. I like to, oops, wait, let me fix up that. Oh, no, that's still that'll just drive me crazy if I don't get it perfect. Here we go. Boop. 10 out of 10 would draw Tay's face. Hey, Joe, I would love that. I'd love to see that. Please do. Hey, Nikki. Good to see you, our Ontario pal. You wish you could. Hey, that's fair. I'll take it. Any drawing, any level of drawing, I'll take. I don't know if you guys have seen before when one of my first pieces of fan art. I don't have Rosie's at the moment. Hers is pinned, but somebody drew me as a T-Rex, you guys. This is Tay-Rex, one of my first pieces of fan art. Look there's my little pink bun. Look at my eyelashes. I'm holding a paintbrush in my little T-Rex hand. T-Rex. This is pretty cool. You don't want to embarrass yourself. You're probably just going to draw using stick figures. Hey, I'll take it. You can draw me as Wally instead, maybe. Because that's what we're doing today, you guys. It is... Hello, you're back. Good, good, good. It's doodle night tonight where we just draw some of our favorite characters. We picked Wally today. We had a lot of requests for Wally, and I'm pumped on Wally because, you guys, this... Literally, look at this. A couple squares, a couple rectangles, and we're laughing. We've got a Wally. Draw nights are a little bit easier than paint nights, which are every Thursday. All you need is literally a pencil, any type of pencil. I use mechanical so that you guys can see from far away. I got to push a little harder than you have to. And an eraser, and this is like computer paper, you guys. Like, it is easy peasy, okay? How many people are drawing today? Do we have many? I know a lot of people wait for the YouTube videos, which just kills me sometimes because it's so much fun when there's a lot of people in here. Am I right? Am I right? We don't know how quick I'm going to get. I should probably just get into her quick today because... Hello. Oh, Nikki, thank you. Because Mama's busy. You guys know, I've got a huge project that I'm working on as we go. You're going to go get paper and pencil? Yes! Okay, perfect. I'll wait for a second. God's girl, you would draw with me, but you lost your sketchbook. You can draw on anything. It doesn't have to be the sketchbook. In a sketchbook. Like I said, you can draw them on a Post-it if you wanted to. Look at that. Nikki's drawing on an iPad. This is just for fun. Obviously, no pressure. You guys don't have to draw along. A lot of people just like to hang out with us as we draw. Not a big deal there either. But it's fun. I don't know. I think it's fun to try something different. If you guys... Obviously, God's Girl does draw because she has a sketchbook. So I'd assume that you draw more often. But if you don't, sometimes it's fun to see what you can make happen. Am I right? I didn't do it all... This is my low-budget version of showing you guys the shapes. Usually I do a digital version, but I ain't got the time, okay? You need paper. Hey, no worries, no worries. We'll wait a couple minutes. I usually wait till 10 after, so we got some time. Love's back. They've got their utensils, I assume. Here, while we wait for you guys, I'll post this on my Instagram, which is Taytayski. Oh, look at perfect. Right below, it just came perfectly. Taytayski on Instagram. That's where I post my life, my daily art journeys. I'm a full-time artist for all those who are new. I see some new faces in here today. Okay. Let's see. Come hang out. Bada boom, bada bing. This might be... Next week, I'm not going to be doing Doodle Night just because I have, like I said, next week is my deadline for a huge project. So I have to change some things around a little bit, but no worries, though. There's paint nights. Every Thursday, I do paint nights, and I have a couple of these draw nights already on my YouTube, too, that you can go check out. Also, Taytayski, if you want. I don't know why this isn't. Let me see here. We have drawn Stitch, we've drawn Mike Wazowski and Sully, so there's those tutorials on YouTube if you want to check those out. I'll tag them at the end of the YouTube video for those of you watching now. This is really weird that's fine, that's just going to stay like that. But they'll come back, don't you worry. We just might change up the schedule a little bit with some... studio hangouts where I work on stuff and you guys come hang out with me. They're a little bit more casual for stream settings. But okay. A couple things before we start drawing. I guess we should just get it. Oh, wait. I didn't get the okay from God's Girl, but I'm going to go over a couple things. I think she'll be able to catch up. That's totally okay. My first suggestion is if you're working on like a phone or something, so the screen that you're looking at is really small, and it's hard to see the reference photo. Oh, where's my hand? Down here. That we've got over here. Boop. I think it's really important for you to have a good photo to look at, whether you screenshot that or just Google Wally and have a picture to look at. Reference is very handy in drawing anything, and it might help you see like how I decided to lay out the shapes, and then you can bring it onto drawing for you if you draw something else by yourself another time. It's kind of a good practice to kind of see in shape, if that makes sense. Oh, would you look at that? Hello, Grunge Mania. Stacey and Adam, maybe. I just assume Adam. Are you drawing along with us today? Because we're about to get into it. I was just going over reference photos, important. Eraser, important, because it's going to look really messy and weird as we go. Exactly, look at Nikki's words right out of my mouth. Trust the process, okay? It's going to look weird as heck as we go through. And some people give up because they're like, it doesn't look right, it's not looking good, and they quit, and they never see that it actually will turn out perfect at the end, okay? So trust in the process is rule numero uno. Oops, and I'm just kicking over the camera. I'll try not to do that. And the last thing is portions. Oh, hello, Svengali. Hey, you guys. So when you have the reference photo, it's always good to look at it. So for example, if we're drawing the square and then we're going up to where his eyes are, when you look at the picture, you want to see like roughly how high did it go up in relation to his eyeballs, where's the outside of his body. It's just always nice to use that reference photo to place shapes in the right spot, okay? But I'll still show you how to do it. It's just something to keep in mind. I always, whenever I see your guys' results at the end of the paint night, it always helps me know coming forward, like what things I need to explain better or not, okay? And ask questions. Oh, that's the other one. Please feel free to ask questions. I'm not a trained teacher. I know I say that all the time, but some people might need extra help too that are watching this YouTube video later, and maybe they have the same question as you, so you asking a question now live will help everybody out. Never be scared. I'm just going to try one more time. I don't know why my bottom is just frozen on that, but we're just going to go for it. There we go. Oh, Justin, hello. How you doing? We're about to draw Wally. You came to the perfect moment, okay? So, that's your question. You know, I'm kidding. So good, so good. Let's draw Wally, okay? Take a breath. It's going to be fun. No pressure. You can erase anything. You're going to be drawing very lightly, okay? I'm pressing hard because I need you guys to see it. But draw really lightly for the first half, okay? All right, let's get her going, okay? So we are literally just going to start with a square. Where his body is a square. And you can do it really roughly. Square, square, oops. How's that? See, we're drawing this square right here in the little dude. It's just his body. See how I go around a couple times till I get the square that I want? Right? Because it is almost impossible to draw a perfect square just right off the bat. So there's no worries if you have to kind of go over the lines a couple times. If some are messy, whatever, because we are just going to erase those babies up before we clean her all up, okay? It can help you draw a diagonal. Wait, can help? You mean drawing the square can help? What you saying? Because this could be a diagonal. Oh. You're right. Oh, you're right. I'm trying to... Justin's... That's a good call. I've never used the square trick before. If you draw an X, it helps you make a better square. Would you look at that? Because then your proportions... That's true. If you want to try Justin's X trick, you guys... I drew the square first, so it doesn't help with what I just did there. But 100%. Was that easy though, guys? We're having a good time, right? Simple, easy peasy. We've got a square. Now we're gonna go down to these little eggs. Just dropping by to say hi, have a good stream, going to bed. Zax, appreciate you. Thanks for coming for a minute. Have a good sleep. Okay, I like just woke up, you guys. I had like 2 hours of sleep before I had to wake up and get a work Zoom call in, and then I went back to bed, and then I like woke up maybe an hour ago. See you Thursday. Ah, excellent. I love that. See you Thursday. We're painting a moose this week. Okay, I'm off track. We've got a square. Sorry, guys. I'm just going. We've got a square. And I'm going to teach you this in two ways. There's going to be the basic plain shape flat Wally. And there'll be a couple extra steps that you can do to make him a little bit more 3D without me going into teaching you perspective drawing, because that's just like a whole journey. That's a whole, we could take 2 hours and just teach more than 2 hours. It took me a whole semester to learn how to perspective draw. So we've just got a flat square. So we're going to go to his little legs, and they are kind of triangles, but to kind of fake a little bit of perspective without going too crazy, we're going to draw rectangles. Let's do our first lines at the top of where you want his little wheels to go. And again, when I was talking about portions, take a look at our Wally and see where on the original square, where does the top line of the wheels go, right? About whatever, a third maybe of the way up. I'm not going right in the middle, I'm not going too low, it's just going a third of the way up on the body of our little Wally. Okay? Same on this side. And then we're going to bring these rectangles, they're just going to be a little bit angled to the side. If this is confusing and hard to do, you can just draw it straight down. If you want to imply a little bit of an angle, and when I say you can draw it straight down, like I'll show you here. Oops. So we've got these square. You can draw them literally straight down, like this. Depends if you want to do a flat looking Wally or a 3D looking Wally. And then the bottom line is also just same straight as the paper. The bottom line is straight across. Sorry, Stacy, did I see you saying that you are working on business cards right now? That's exciting. I'm drawing this from the side a little bit. Mine are pretty angled, but that's okay. Okay. We've got these rectangles. I know, I've just had the same business card my whole 6 years of my career, and I just can't get a new one. I'm just stuck with the same one. No worries. I love everyone that hangs out as well. Keeps the convo going, or I just get awkward. Okay, so we've got a square. We've got some legs going. You're just going to do a little square at the edge to connect the legs to the square that we've done. Again, see, really messy. Like, I'm not treating it too precious. Okay. Now we're just gonna start his arms. And conveniently, since he's a robot, his shoulder is just a circle. So we're just gonna come a little bit over top of the wheel and a little bit outside of Wally himself and just draw a little circle for his little shoulder blade. And then his other shoulder blade's on this side. You can do it a tiny bit smaller if you want, because our Wally is going to be just a little bit to the side. But again, same on here. You can just go full circle, full circle. Not a big difference, just a little bit of an angle. I just never know what's hard for people or not. My very first paint night I've ever done was for my family, all my cousins and aunts and uncles at a family reunion. And I was like, what should we do? And I was like, oh, a cabin that we've all, we all used to stay at this cabin. That's a good family thing. And I was like, just draw a little rectangle and make it bigger. And if anybody knows perspective drawing, that's a terrible way to describe it. And if you don't understand perspective drawing, it's a terrible way to describe it. So everybody hated me. Nobody had a good time at my paint night. It was not fun for anyone, because what I thought was easy was not easy. So if you're finding that what I've asked you to do is not easy, just holler at your girl. Okay? So from our little circle shoulder, let's bring just above where the top of him is. You can see you can use your pencil as like a point of reference. Let's just draw a rectangle about the same height as his little square body. Right? And then let's do just a little rectangle for his wrist. Very small. Right? And then a bigger rectangle. Look at that little wave. Okay. Now let's go to the center. Oh, and if you did Justin's X, like he told us, that actually will help you find the center of your square pretty easily. That's a good trick too. So where your center point of your Justin hair. Thanks for the assist. You've got the center of your X, and you can come up right. Some of you might want to draw this line. Some of you might visually be able to find this point. Completely up to your comfortability level. You're just going to draw a line straight up. You can make it thick if you want at this point. Doesn't matter. It can be just a line. Ah, thanks for the trophy. You deserve the trophy. All right. And again, this is a comfortability thing. You can make his eyes just straight, flat. But in the picture we're looking at, as you can see here and beside us over here, he's on an angle, a little bit like this, right? Kind of. So, an easier point or way to decide where his little circle eyeballs are going to go. You can use your pencil if you want. You can use your pencil literally with another pencil to make that line, or just visually make a small little line at the top. Little line. Again, acknowledge where his eyeballs are in relation to his body. Always take that into consideration as you are drawing him out. Oh, I forgot his other hand, but we'll figure that out in a second. All right, and on the ends of that little diagonal line, whether you made it diagonal or just straight flat across like that, let's draw his eyeballs in there. We're doing his like actual pupiled eyeball, robot pupiled eyeballs, not the full circle that's going around his eyes. We're doing just where his eyeballs are. Right? And again, it's pencil, so if you feel like you've put one too close or over, we'll just erase that baby. That's fine. Okay. Now let's give him his cute little eyebrows. Looks like Wally already, right? Am I right? Am I right? So literally, let's just give him some eyebrows, basically, in the direction that these little bubbles are going. He already looks, that's already, looks like a little face. So we've got those eyebrows up there, and again, I'll do both of them differently because I'm not sure what will be easier for people. So you can either come down and make a loopy and teardrop it back up to the top to match the line that you've made. Or is it easier to start from this line where his eyebrow is and bring it on down and loop it around? And you can see, like, maybe like right now mine's a little off. Come on down. Exactly. So, let's see here. He's a little off. They are basically just teardrops. I just thought starting with the eyebrow might help a little bit. Hello, Hockey47. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's already pretty Wally-esque, eh? I just showed how Canadian I am there with that one. So we got his eyebrows. Hello, Tracer. Long time no see. And starting to look like Wally. Hey, yeah. Thanks. I told you guys, this is an easy one. I knew this would be an easy one. Okay. So we've got his little eyes in there. And again, I'm telling you about portions, right? Like you will look at the picture and you'll see like maybe his eye is a little bit higher up. Maybe we need to make it a little bit bigger to fill out the shape a little bit. You'll play that by ear. Oops, I'm knocking the camera. Looks so good so far. Thank you. Yours, you can do it too, I swear. How's yours going along? And then at the bottom of these little teardrop eyeballs, he's got like a wire cord. Whoop. It's basically just like a little U. U. And then on the other side, another little U. Making a W. Maybe. Okay. Yours looks pretty good. Love it. See, that's all I care about is what your guys' looks like. And that you're having fun. Okay. We've got those U's. Now we gotta do this hand. You see what I did there? Hello, Dresden. Also, you guys, Dresden's an artist too. You've never mentioned this whole time that you're extremely talented as well. I'll have to show. That's a Wallaka. Sorry, I'm having to do a lot for school, but I'm so happy to come back. Hey, never apologize. Life's busy, you guys. I appreciate you coming when you can. Okay, so. It's all about me right now. Hey, that's okay though, but I was very impressed by that paint, charcoal, pastel, what's the word? Guitar that you sent. Okay, what do we got here? We have, I forgot his little hand, okay? So again, we're gonna acknowledge where his top of his body is, right? And let's put one more rectangle right in there for his hand. Realistically, these I guess should be the same size. His little handies. Evie! We'll see how the time goes. Maybe we'll draw Evie too. I don't know. It is realistically only like 10 minutes in and we basically have Wally already, so we'll see how she goes. Okay. So he has his one more hand here, right? We got another little rectangle in there. And remember, we have a circle down here. Let's just draw a rectangle to add that together, and we've got a hand. Okay? Wally! That's a Wallaka. Oh my god, and Mo. I forgot Mo. ... Mo? I haven't seen Wally in so long, but it was one of my faves. It inspired a whole children's book I did in art school. Comic book, maybe, is a better word for it. Graphic novel, maybe? Mo's easy, too. He'd be pretty easy to draw. Yes, for a movie with basically no words, it is incredible. Pixar is amazing. Okay, so here's where we go into if you want to make your Wally flat or if you want to make him 3D a little bit, okay? So, to make him 3D a little bit without going too crazy into perspective because that's just a journey, we did these rectangles at a little bit of an incline, right? Now let's make them look like they're go back in space a little bit. You're gonna just come back from this line, the top left line, because we're gonna show him going in space this way, completely. Again, we can use your pencil as a good point of reference. You're gonna bring this line just straight down, okay? And same on this side, you're gonna imagine where the end of this rectangle would be, and you're gonna bring that line straight down, right? And we're just gonna match them up at the bottom with a little bit of a curve. So realistically, we drew a triangle right here. See, it's basically a triangle on the inside of that rectangle, but see how already it is now, it looks like he's going back in space a little bit. It's not just a flat shape. Same with this side. Once you bring it down, let's loop that bottom in a little bit. Again, this is an optional, oopsies, I don't know why I brought that line up so high. This is an optional step. You can easily keep those shapes flat and you'll still know that it's Wall-E. But you can make him look a little bit. Hello, Saker. That illustration looks cute. Thanks. It's just Wall-E. It's all because of him. Because he's so cute. Gotta go. Cheerio. Hey, well, thanks for sticking around for a little bit to see Wall-E come to life a little. All right, so how's that for a little bit of a a little bit of a back in space? I came to your broadcast a few days ago. Did I? That must have... I feel like I would have said something if I was there. I must have clicked the, notification. And didn't even know it. I would say something if I was actually in there. I'm so bad at coming to broadcast, you guys, because I'm asleep, first of all. I'm usually asleep during the day when you guys are streaming. But I'm trying to make a better effort of watching more streams when I work too. How's streaming going for you? Okay. We've got this Wall-E. We've got some back in space. Wheels? And now we're kind of going to do the same thing with our body. Again, very optional. You can just keep him as a square if you want. If you want to make him a little bit more shapely. We are going to bring him back a little bit. You're going to bring this line of your square out a little bit over, almost to the end of his shoulder. And let's just bring that line right down. Realistically, this should be going down a tiny, tiny touch of an angle. But like I said, I'm not really teaching you guys angles. We're doing it as simple as we can. So that anyone can have just a cute little quick drawn of Wall-E. But see that? Literally these two lines just made him become more of a cube than just a square. Just feel something. Can you guys even hear my music, or is it too quiet today? Okay. So, we've basically got a Wall-E already. You could stop here and people would 100% know who we're drawing, right? But let's add some details to make them look a little more complete, okay? So, we're going to start with his neck. We're going to go on this bigger rectangle that we made. And let's just make a little square that goes over a tiny bit bigger than this bottom rectangle that we've already made. You can even put another one inside if you want to get all the details in there. He does have another little rivet inside of there if you want. And that line should come all the way, because we can erase this center line that helped us place those eyeballs, right? Oh, and for some of you newbies, I'm cheating a little bit. So this is an eraser. I'm a little bit spoiled. It's like a mechanical eraser, so it's easier for you to get into those little bitty spots. But with a regular ruler, you can, this is an eraser, not a ruler. You can cut the ends a little bit. If you need help from a parent, I always forget to say that. There's not only adults here. To cut your eraser to a sharper point so that you can get into those little spots. That's always an option as well. Okay. So we went in there. That's it. We've got his little rectangle body going cool, cool, cool. Now let's come a little bit ways into the middle and let's draw another rectangle by just doing 2 lines down. It's not perfectly centered. It's going to be a little bit closer to this line and a little bit farther from this line, because now we've drawn him on an angle a little bit. But again, if you did him flat, you can draw it straight in the center, right? Like so. Alrighty. And let's draw a line. Again, I'm looking at the picture to see whereabouts the line should go. And it's a little bit above his circle, shoulder, and right in the middle of his other hand. So let's just go all the way across. Maybe let's make this line longer. I didn't make it big enough. Svengali loves him. Same. Well, he's just such a loving little creature, isn't he? All right. What else do we got? Let's come up here in his hand. Again, remember I drew this rectangle a bunch of times until I got the size that I wanted. So you can take this moment to erase some of those extra lines if you want. All right. And right in the middle of our rectangle, he's got a thumb, which is another rectangle. It's like easy peasy, am I right? And in the middle, we're going to draw a smaller rectangle to split up those two. And then look at that. Now he has fingers. That big rectangle turned into 2 different shapes to make his hand. Right? Even if you want, maybe you can put a little circle there to imply his little thumb joint. All right. Let's see. Good old thumb joints. Hello, Remy. Aw, thanks for sharing my broadcast. How cutie is the Wally so far? Can't go wrong. Easy peasy, a lemon squeezy. Exactly. Okay, so we've got this rectangle on this side. Adorbs. Thank you. We've got this rectangle on this side, and again, completely... Oh my gosh! Cutie jar, you guys! You're so sneaky. You're so sneaky in sidelines with those cutie jars. Appreciate it, as always. I knew it was going to come out with Wally. Look at the guy. Just look at him. Would you look at him? Okay. So, we've got this other hand. And going back to if you want to try to make him a little 3D-ish, you're going to follow these steps. If you want to make it just the flat like we were doing over here, you just keep this rectangle and put a line through the middle, and you've got those fingers, right? We're going to change it up a little bit. If you want to make it a little 3D, you're going to make a line in the middle, right down the middle, because that's going to imply where these fingers are going. Oops. And then let's just put a little bit of an angle down. See, we're using that regular first rectangle that we did. We're going to put that down in that same angle, and if we come down on this side, you're going to try to mock the same angle, okay? Going down. And then close those off. See how I use that original rectangle in the background? Now you can erase part of that original rectangle that we drew. And see, now it looks like his hand's coming down a little bit. I know, Tracer, I'm teaching it as like bare bones. Like realistically, perspective drawing it takes a very long time to get down. But just little tiny tricks at the moment I'll teach you, because we'd be here all day if I was teaching perspective. Justin's right. It is a very scary, like my perspective drawing teacher, truthfully, in art school made me cry many times. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He made me question my abilities many times. So we're just gonna do nice, easy breezy, fun, fake perspective, okay? It's cool. Okay. So now we've got whether you kept it just the flat rectangle or if you brought his fingers down a little bit. We're gonna draw a line straight through the middle, another little rectangle to split his fingers up. And then again, following the same angle as these two, we're gonna draw another line down to split up his little fingers. You're gonna make your sister watch these streams to draw. That's a dream, Tracer. That's what I'm here for, you guys. A painter for the people, okay? All right. At the end of this, you're gonna draw, we're back to just rectangle city, hey? See how I just drew one more rectangle in the back of the last rectangle? Look at, it took like 14 rectangles to make his one little arm. Okay? But there it is, folded, just so cute. All right, where else are we moving for details? We can come on back over to this hand. He also has that middle line through, just like a steel. Oh, not a steel, that's like his joints. That's the line that we drew right here for his hands to move. Right? All right, so we're getting most of it in here. Now we kind of just want to go with his little body. So we're going to start by coming a tiny bit over top and drawing what, you guessed it, another rectangle. Just a little bit up above. And same on this side, just a little bit up above. And it can even come a smidgen over. See a smidgen over top this square. Okay? See his body's coming together a little bit. He has a couple lines in here. I'm assuming there's a couple lines in this one too. Hello, Duncan. I'm doing just great. Painting's drawing, one of my favorite Pixar characters. Little old Wally. How are you? How are you today? Whenever I see that, I just think of, have you guys seen that? Is it a Vine? Hello, how are you today? Hello, how are you today? I don't want to be owl. No, just me? Okay, cool. All right, in the middle circle or rectangle that we've made, we're going to draw a line right down the middle. A little rectangle in here for just like a vent, it appears. He's got a small square. I think this is his battery symbol. A little square in there. He's got a circle and a bunch of lines. Or you can make a rectangle and do a bunch of lines. That's up to you. All right. Look at that, his little body coming together. Okay, and then you can feel free to erase if you did the good old, I almost called it a square, it's a X. You can erase that X out of there. And we'll draw one little line down the center. One little rectangle line on the other side. Again, tell me if I'm going too fast. And in the third line. And I'm going to save writing Wally till the end. Because we'll erase everything and we can write his little Wall-E at the bottom. And now for his little wheels to finish her off. Okay? We're going to start by just, some people, this might help if you get like a ruler, or I'm just using like a Post-it pad. You can use that to make little straight lines across if you want. I just like to freehand them. They're wobbly when I freehand them, but that's the beauty of drawing, I feel. And you're just gonna make some little lines all the way down. Same on this side. All the way up even, who knows, whatever. Okay. I'll give you guys a little bit to do that, because that can be stressful. I guess realistically we can do it at the back too. Let's see. You are going to make a line in there, kind of cut your wheel in half, and only make the lines on the outside part of the wheel. And same on this side, kind of cut your back triangle in half and just do the lines on the back end. Look at that little guy. Huh? I feel like I can even bring the camera a little bit closer because he's not as big. There we go. Okay. And when it comes to his eyeballs, it's a bunch of circles inside of a circle to make his pupils. Again, mine are a little wonky. I might have to use the eraser to erase her in there. Gotta run. Thanks for hanging. See you Thursday, maybe, for the moose. He's looking cute. You too, Stace. Good luck with the business cards. All right, see, we've got some circles in there, and if you want to get into more detail, you can put like a ring around that one. That's completely up to you. Well, I'm going to go in with ink so that you guys can see it. Thursday. I hope so. See you. In his little teardrop eyeballs, we've got some nails or some screws. 1, 2, and 3. Same on this side. 1, 2, and 3. Thanks for the prop while saying goodbye to another. Appreciate it. Okay. The song just is not fitting to the event here, hey? So you guys, do we basically have a Wally at this point? Again, detail-wise, completely up to you how much you want to go into those little wheels of his, right? Like, realistically, he has 1, 2, and 1, 2 throughout every little rectangle that you made. It looks like a mustache. But if you want full detail, you would put this in every spot. Oh, it goes a little longer. See what I'm saying? Completely up to you. It's kind of a tedious job if you want, but if you want full detail, that's how she goes. But I am going to, because I know people like to see me color it as well, but I always teach this one trick of the trade. Because see how we drew him? He's really, like, obviously there's lines where we don't want them. They'll be a little messy here and there. There is a way that you can transfer this drawing and only the good lines to another surface, whether it is a canvas, whether it is another piece of paper, a table, whatever. I'm going to do it just, for example, on this, just to show you. So I drew this little drawing. You can see it's kind of messy, but you can take any type of pencil. Maybe I'll use... not this one, just so that I save that. You can take any type of pencil, any type of graphite, and you scribble on the back, right? See, so this is your drawing. For example, pretend this Post-it is this drawing that we just did. Again, this is just not a necessary thing for you to do. It's just, it might help some people later. You can scribble with your pencil the whole back. Oh, it's on the sticky part of the Post-it. That might not work. The whole back of your picture, and make sure that it is covering everywhere that you've drawn. Okay? Really messy. Doesn't matter. You're just trying to get some graphite on there. And then you would get the surface that you want to transfer your drawing to. Let's say I want to transfer it to this nice white piece of paper here. So you would put the drawing down with the scribbled side on the bottom, and then you take another utensil of some sort. Oh, all my pens. Here we go. And you would retrace over, pushing pretty hard, where you've drawn in just the nice lines that you want. You're not following every line that you used to map it out. You just want to use the nice lines that you want. And see it transferred very lightly onto this paper underneath, okay? So you map out... Hello, Illa! I'm just going to do it quickly right here. Oh, I didn't scribble very good on that part. But see how it pops up underneath this, and then now you can go in. It's the best witchcraft, I tell ya. So now you can go in like with a pen, and you can trace those lines nicely, right? And then it's just the lines, just that really light pencil graphite mark is underneath it. See that? Does that make sense to you guys? Do you see what I mean? Here's his little body. I'm just lightly going over those lines that I traced out, and then you can make it a nice clean drawing without all of your messy lines. Make sense? Because for some of you, you might want to do that. It is a trick of the trade that I've used, I can't even tell you how many times in my life. But does anyone just get that vibe where you, not vibe, has it ever happened to you where you like draw something, you love it so much, but then you want it bigger, or you want it, just no clip out the orange with an FX later in Photoshop. Okay, so, true. This is a good old traditional way of doing it. Because realistically, you could photograph your drawing, you could print it bigger, and you can use this graphite trace over if you want. It just comes in handy sometimes for people, right? But yeah, it's not as easy as just a little clip. Oh. That's so funny. I know traditional is just like 40 million times longer than anything else, isn't it? Okay, so we've got a Wally. I am going to erase some of these lines, as you can as well, right? You can go through and erase some things, clean up some areas. I know, you guys, that's the thing that drives me the craziest about digital painting, digital art, is like, you can just do so many things so much faster digitally. But I don't know how to, it takes a long time to learn, right? It takes a long time to learn digital, and I'm just so stuck in my traditional ways, and I'm like, I know how to do it traditionally, and I just like don't learn how to do it digitally. Even though my life would be so much easier, but what can you do? What can you do? Oh, would you look at that? Fats? How you doing? What a little cutie. Hey, that's fair, Ilham. That's fair. I know how to do some things digitally, but very poorly. I stick to my good old traditional ways. Sadly, no, but paint night to go. You're gonna be here to paint a good old moose? Heck yeah. I'm excited for the moose. Also heavily requested. Also showing my Canadian side. I leave the room and another drops. You heard it from afar. Drastic. It always bothered you that the plural of moose is moose? What's the plural of octopus? Octopi? Octopuses? How about goose? Geese. So should it be meese? A bunch of moose is a bunch of meese? Oh my god, Justin, what's a bunch of octopus? He says calamari. That's a good one. I hear Pixar's looking for you. Don't even say that. Be good. And I was like, I want to work at Pixar. Here, I'm going to teach everybody how to draw all their things. Okay. I'm just going to go with an ink. Go across with ink. You would argue that it should be mooses. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I respect that. Look at all them mooses. Alright, so when inking, I don't know why why can't I just choose a pen, Taylor? Let's go with, because the pen I want isn't here. Let's go with this guy. Yeah. Actually, you guys, this isn't Wally. This is Floro. Justin, you kill me. Okay. I'm just gonna ink out some of these lines that we drew here. Yeah, Nikki, that's what Fats was saying. He's like offended that the plural of moose is moose. Shocked and offended. Oh, would you look at that too? All y'all, all my friends just coming out of the woodwork right now. Hey, Amber. Hey, Amber. Let's get some... We're in no affiliation with Pixar or Disney right now. Just kidding, you guys. I put them down in there. I put them down. See? I wrote their names. We know that like this ain't this. I'm not trying to pretend like he's mine. Are we in a studio in your house? Yes, we are. We're in a studio in my house. We're in both. My studio is the master suite of the apartment, the 2-bedroom apartment that we live in. I kind of made his eye down a little bit lower than I wanted to, but we're just going to go for it, okay? I will. One day I'll give you guys, I think I'll probably be one of my YouTube videos of a little rundown of my studio. A little tour, a little MTV Cribs, per se, of the studio. I don't like using rulers, so I don't. Let's just make some ring around the rosy here. Only if it makes her teammates look bad. I feel like there's a story behind that, hey? Is using a ruler cheating? Oh, what am I doing? He needs his rim here. Oh, my hands are really shaky. You just traced your work just like Tay. Yes! Oh, I just punched... Again, I punched the camera. Just a good old traceroo. I'm tracing my own work, so I feel like that's okay. Right? I'm just going to darken in this one spot. Let's darken in that one eyebrow. Oh, sorry, Casille. Oh my gosh, I just blanked right over. Yeah. Jeez, partner. I'm a weirdo. I'm a little different of what my shows are. Just bring it on down the line. I'm managing to stay within the lines. Sometimes, guys, going out of the lines is some of the best parts, okay? And then let's get this here. Literally just rectangles and rectangles. I've been trying to get kicked off the platform. They won't do it for some reason. Fats, they just like you. You're a fan favorite. Everyone wants to go to the lounge. How's that coming? He's looking a little crazy-eyed. And look, see, like, this shape is probably closer to what his eyes are supposed to look like, and this one's a little squared off, and you know, what can you do? It's my artistic representation. Deluge. Hey, you can luge too, that's cool. Okay. Anyone sorry you guys, people drawing, we're just chatting now as I just ink all these lines that we already did. The last one with the ruler, I was on Slack and only left myself 3 minutes. You guys, we've got some workplace drama unfolding in the comments right now. And here we go. I have a very, very shaky hand, and people always are like, you should be a tattoo artist. And I'm like, you guys don't. That's the last thing you want. I think that's the last thing you guys want is me tattooing you with my, like... I think you messed up your drawing of Buzz Lightyear. Hey, Buzz would be a good one. Buzz actually would be an easy one for us to draw, I think. Okay, where am I at? He's got his little belly. You guys, I feel like we need you caffeine workers to try a drawing one time. I feel like the drawing one's the most achievable for y'all. We literally drew all day at an on-site. Okay. Or at an off-site. Well. You didn't draw Wally, though. Do I post my paint list before paint times? I actually, as you're saying that, I'm just realizing that I didn't update my caffeine bio, but I do post on Instagram my schedules. Yeah, weird. I wonder who I should talk to about that. On the Instagram, bro. I know, I always forget. Instagram's been my main, my main, whatever, platform forever. That I always feel like everybody finds me on Instagram and then finds me on all these things. But now that I have been posting these on YouTube, people have found me on YouTube, which is really cool. You peaked that Insta tonight. Oh, heck yeah. See, that's just the easiest way for me, but do it for the gram, literally. Let's just draw a circle inside of that circle. I always feel bad for the YouTube people when I just start gabbing with everybody. So I do have a Discord. I know, I'm just so bad at... You guys, I don't... I'm not trying to be, like, such... It's, I hate to be such, like, a jerk about it, but, like, I have... Between my Instagram DMs, my Facebook Messenger, like, page platform, my text, my emails, I get literally hundreds of messages a day. And I can't keep up. And then Discord comes along, and I'm like, now another place for me to have messages on. It's tough. But I have it. I guess I should post my Discord probably in my, my caffeine bio here. I'll do that tonight. But there is one going. Yep. Wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. We get it, you're popular, jeez. Okay. No, it's my job. It's mostly my job. But yeah, Justin's right. It's funny. Some people just know, like, the best way to get a hold of me is Tuesday, Thursdays at, Tuesday, Thursdays live. This is the best way if I haven't responded to your text message. If you've been trying to get an email, get me on email for a while. Your best bet is tuning into caffeine and getting me, okay? You know? This is getting me here where I can't leave. Seriously though, an art channel or like viewer paintings, a portfolio for yourself. Yeah, Discord server to post art. Well, we'll make that happen, you guys. I'll make it happen. If managing a social media presence was part of my job, I would probably starve. Yeah. My problem is that it just takes up a lot of my like time where I would like to be painting, right? But I can't complain that people want to talk to me. We'll just make, I'm pretty sure on the Discord that I have, hey Justin, just kidding, maybe not, maybe I can do it on here. It's just so like hard to like have to make like a link, like I have to remember the link. Invite, copy link, and then maybe I'll just come into here and post it for y'all. I was gonna say, can you post it? But then I'm like, no, you don't even have my Discord either, so how would you get the link? I'll just do it here. What's a Discord? Literally, exactly. When I made partner, they're like, do you have a Discord? I was like, yeah, but I don't really get it. And then I realized how many like people who go on streams don't have Instagram, and I was like, wow. Okay, there's my Discord in the comments. I'm just going literally over all the shapes that we've already drawn. Discord just helps build a following community a little more. Okay. Oh, I just got all... Thanks, guys, for joining my server. Getting all these notifications. Y'all are quick. You can see that I sadly poorly attempted to start. It's just, once I... There's just not enough time in the day, you guys. Hold on, posting interesting pics in my Discord. Be right back. You guys heard it here first. Slots is I don't know why I just said Slots. Fats is making my Discord cool, okay? Oh, I didn't finish this part down here, you guys. He's got weird little... Whoop, whoop. What are you wowing? Are the pictures cool? Is that what we're saying? We'll see how she goes. You need a Discord manager? I know. Okay, what am I doing? We've got Wally. We want to write Wally at the bottom. Okay, so this is going to be a difficult part for everybody. Oh my gosh, I just saw... This is the first time I came to my Discord and I'm seeing that someone said this chat is dead, and then random guy stood up for me that I'm busy. Oh, random guy, you're the best. Okay. For all you guys that are drawing, if anybody, I think we're just shooting it up here. I always try to say shooting with an S, but I try not to swear in my streams anymore. Let's start by just doing a circle at the bottom for where that E is gonna go. And then you're gonna make a rectangle as to how far, like where Wally, the word Wally is gonna go. So I'm like, that's about as far as I want Wally to be, where it's supposed to fit. Maybe a little bit longer. You checked for the 17 plus badge a few times before hitting enter. I know I have to. I know. I usually, did I take it off this time? No, it's still there. Let's make that rectangle this big to write Wally in. Can you make me an admin? I can help you a bit if you trust me. Can I do that? Can I make people admins? Message me how to do that, and I'll gladly, you can do whatever. Okay, so we've got that rectangle where we want to write Wally, okay? And the easiest way to do it is to make 4 squares where every letter is gonna fit. Yeah, everyone, Justin, if people can't get a hold of me, they contact Justin, and he gets a hold of me. He has a direct line. Okay, so see how I made those rectangles there? So now we know the W needs to be in the first rectangle, okay? And these spaces in between are a little bit longer because those will be the spaces in between each letter. And let's get a W in there by just filling up that square. And then another in that next stair. Let's do that A. It's the nice thing about his letters are they're very sharp. Yeah, Justin. And he just knows that I'm down. It's fine. You can do whatever you want. I feel like I'm a test subject when it comes to lots of things on caffeine, because like I said, it's a lot different than video games and whatever. So I'm fine with that, you guys. We can see how it goes. There was a back alley deal. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I am just coloring in. I maybe made the letters a little bit taller than his letters are. Again, you want to look at the reference. Always look at the reference first. Thanks, Tracer, for keep going on to, adding the link on there. And here's Amber, my captain of my ringette team, saying any sports-related business inquiries can refer to her. You guys kill me. Exactly. No, I know, exactly. That's what I meant. But when I got to the platform, it was just very heavily saturated with video games. So we are just trying a bunch of different things on this side. That's all. Of course, streaming isn't about only video games. Oh, wow, I wrote this really poorly, but, you know, his letters are a little bit shorter than that, but there you go, Wall. Let's put a circle at the end of it there. Now you need to battle rap. Guys, I've been in an art battle before. And I actually won, which is really cool. I wonder if we could do that somehow on caffeine. Yes, Amber was there. I did win. I did. Well, I guess there wasn't a winner every round, but I did, it was good. Justin, that's my concept. I want my 10%. Manager fees, of course. Of course. See, now you erase that rectangle and your Wally is just good to go. Oh, there's a dot here too. Yeah, I made a lot of money that paint night. But it's so, for those of you guys who don't know what an art battle is, it's literally just like, I think there was 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 8 of us, I think, at the start, artists, all in a circle with our easels pointing out. And we have 30 minutes to do a painting as fast as you can of whatever you want. And then, like, people get voted out, and it gets cut down to, like, okay, then it was, like, 6 against 6, 4 against 4, 2 against 2, or something like that. And, it was so much fun. Exactly. In Calgary, well, again, it's all over the world, I'm sure, but in Calgary in the last couple of years, it's really been blowing up. Art battles. So cool. We'll make it. Only on caffeine, I guess, hey? Once I can travel to the States again, man. Figure it out down there, you guys. Okay. So, all you people who are like, what are you doing, Taylor? Can we talk about the drawing that you started drawing with me here? I am just going to show you where to darken up some spots for shading. We have the freedom to be stupid. Thank you very much. I don't know. We're not going to obviously get into that whole conversation, but we'll see where we are in a couple months. Hey? Okay, so we've got this Wally going down. Figure it out. I never realized my Canadian accent until y'all Americans pointed out to me. Okay. So, we gotta shade some things if y'all want. And again, it's just by looking. I can't shading and how to shade and the science behind science. Is that the right word? Behind shading is not just like a 20-minute class that I can give to you guys here. It's something that, of course, look into it if you need, or if it's something that interests you more. But the best way to do it is to squint at your reference photo. So where is our reference photo? Down here at your Wally. If you squint and look at it, you should be able to differentiate between the dark spots and the light spots, right? I have to get off. Good job. I've been drawing all day. Ah, nice, Tracer. Thank you for sharing that Discord. And yes, Justin saying to pick where the light is coming from is always more helpful so that you know. Usually it's like, oh, I pick where the sun is from over here, so then the left side should be dark, whatever. But unfortunately with this Wally, there doesn't seem to be a 100% a localized point of light, which can be frustrating. So in those senses, if you want it to look exactly like the drawing that you have chosen, then that's squinting is your best bet to take a peek at where the dark spots are. So obviously like his eyeballs, right? Super dark in there. But only at the bottom. The light, it looks like there's a little speck of light in the top parts of his eyeballs. And there's many ways to shade. You can stay in just one direction, like left and right. Always go in one diagonal. You can cross hatch where you go back and forth. It's all just like really playing with your mediums and seeing what you like best. Let's see, in here, super dark. Right. And again, squinting at that little guy, we can see that underneath here is really dark. That's kind of because it's a lip. This is a lip over top the spot, so you can bring that dark color down. I'm just getting notifications about my Discord, you guys. Crazy in there. Okay. You messaged me. Oh, a direct message. I'm on my phone, though. Okay, right-click my name in your Discord server and give me a good role so I can create some channels. How do I make you... Oh. Well, I gotta add you first. The one bad thing about Discord is you have to tone down the notification setting. She's learning chat. It's just so... There's just... The internet's crazy. Okay, we've got some dark there. And let's darken up this side over here as well. Tay just loves technology. Yeah, it's my best friend. It always works so well. When things go wrong, I always know what to do. I don't know if you can hear the sarcasticness in my voice, but that is farthest from the truth. Okay, see him coming together a little bit more. Now the whole bottom of him is like dirty and rusty, so you can kind of be pretty rough with your pencil at the bottom if you want. Right? It's just kind of rough and sketchy on the bottom. I said I'm not famous if I was something bad happened in Hollywood. Guys, the world's getting flipped upside down right now. Hollywood seems like a weird place to be right now, too. Glorious. Thanks, Skycast. Here, look, when we're doing this value, at least on his arm, we can see that it gets darker on the left and lighter on the right. So the sun has to be in some direction up here. And so you can just scribble on some darker shading over here. Some people might not even want to shade, you guys. Shading might stress people out. You don't have to shade. Totally optional. I just want to get it out how to draw the basics, or the basics of WALL-E, so then you can do whatever you want. I have to get this on my computer then, because you say right-click my name, but I can't right-click on my phone. How do I do that? Shading stresses you out. In fact, I'll sculpt just so you don't have to shade. There you go. I know. I've been getting messages in the last couple draw nights that people say the doodle part is, the shading part is the worst part. And to be honest, shading is literally what made me gravitate toward, not that I don't like shading, but it is time consuming, is what graduated me to painting, is because, look, see here, to make this dark spot, I have to like scribble a bunch of little lines. I might have to go over it a couple times. But with paint, I literally just go slob with a little paintbrush and then it's done. So the laziness in me, I've said this before on other streams, the laziness in me has enjoyed painting over drawing, because you can get stuff done a lot quicker. And see how I'm just continuously going over the same spot, but just pushing a little harder and getting lighter as I go up to darken out that bottom part of that wheelbase. This song is copyrighted. Get out. Same on this side. I'm going to press really hard, and as I come up, I can let go on my pencil a little bit. Look, I'm going out the lines a little bit, but who cares, because it's a pencil. You can erase that later. And we're going to go back down and keep doing that. And keep pushing a little bit harder at the bottom. Whoop, 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 whoop. And underneath this arm's really dark too. You want to put that back into space. Look at this little guy. Aw. I love him. I didn't say it on purpose. Would you say he's a cutie? Yeah, you can even darken up this spot a little bit. Stop it. You guys, you make me blush. Okay. You can even with your finger blend stuff around if you want. The nice thing about WALL-E is that he is he is rusty and I see a cutie and raise you too. Justin. Thought you were hiding. Is this a prop drop? Stop. Dresden and Justin started the cutie jar. And anytime I say cutie, they just drop those little cuties. And like, he has rust right here, so realistically, if you want, like, you can just scribble some little pencil marks. If you want it to be realistic, you can like roughly put your pencil on there, because he's banged up. No, he started it, I just added to it. Was it just, oh, see, it was Justin, sorry, that started it. Dresden has just kept it living for a long time. How's that little WALL-E? Not bad. Did anyone send me? I don't think so. Did anyone send in pictures of theirs? How's that? Realistically, I could. What's this? Let me see. That's pretty orange. Oh, we've got one at least. Where you at? Where you at? My computer is like frozen. Oh my gosh! You guys. Oh, look at him! I'll just come over here. Wow! Okay, so cute. So cute. Did anyone else send any in? Nice grays on there too. You got that Wally in there. Oh my gosh, so cute. Let me see anywhere else in there. Wow, my computer is like frozen. I clicked a button and look how long it took for that to go. I know. I guess some of you guys that are drawing along are newbies. People are sending me pictures of theirs, their little Wallies in Instagram DMs, which is also Taytayski. Random guy. I was just talking about how nice you were. Yeah. I just went to my, what is it? I just even forgot what it's called. In my Discord and saw that you were being so lovely. For me. Telling that guy that I'm busy. Because I am. Okay, you guys. We've got a Wally. You can even, if you want to make him look like has a shadow, you can kind of scribble a little underneath his legs here. But now Fats has took the role of helping me out to make my Discord into something better. There's just so much social media, you guys. When does it end? Okay, how's that? Wally? Are we happy? Me. Very good, thanks, Daryl. We're gonna get the Discord poppin'. I love that. Okay, let's leave that guy there. I'm not gonna color him today. It might be a little bit in my favor that it's went a little bit quicker today. Okay, so what else do we got here? Looks so good, Svengali. Thank you. Now it's just your turn. Now you'll watch the YouTube video and you can do it too. I just love seeing people who don't like to draw, okay? I'm gonna shove it down your throats. Because some people that have come to my paint nights have literally found like a calling that they didn't know they had, and now they're just these like talented artists that are just painting stuff on their own, and it's crazy. Nikki, one of them, who I don't know if you're an artist before, but she's been sending me some paintings that she has been doing on her own, which are amazing. So where do you get me next? It is Thursday coming up next. We are painting a moose, a heavily requested moose. What's kind of cool is my apartment bit, and Fats is going to be there, which is super exciting because he is the MS Paint king, and it's always great having that, having that avenue. Oh, I guess I just assumed you were going to MS. Yeah, MS always. That's what I thought. I love having that avenue. It's just so cool to see somebody solve the problems that I make traditionally, digitally. I think that's really cool. And unfortunately, we won't be doing a doodle night next week. This last week I'm into high gear with this project, and I'm kind of playing around with seeing what's best, what dates are best, what times are best. My Tuesdays haven't been the greatest when it comes to numbers and attendance. So I'm going to see if there's just a better time for everybody to sneak this in here. So we'll see how that goes. Today was pretty good, though. Thanks for joining today, everybody. So that's what I mean. By next week, I don't want to say every Tuesday, Thursday at this point, because I'm going to be playing around with a couple things. Thursday will always stay. No stress. I know there's people probably being like, but what about paint night? Thursday paint nights will never change. Thursday at 8 p.m. That's cool. We've got that going. Other than that, so cute! Thanks, Kenzie. He turned out great. I love his little wave. Just meh. Random guy, please let me add stuff to your Discord server. It's bugging me. Okay, yeah, okay. It's bad. I know. It has been neglected. Fats today. Just once I get off here, I will. Is permissions? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Add a member. Fats. Thanks for sharing with the crown. Oh my gosh, Dresden. Thank you. You just spoil me over here. Should I just give you all permission? We can figure this out later. I'm not using it. Okay. I don't know. I think this is good. Okay. Tay using Discord should be its own comedy special. Yeah, somebody asked me on my Discord when I was like, it's Taytayski. And they're like, what's the number? I'm like, I didn't even know there was a number. Sorry. Okay. Is that right? Did you get it? Produced by Mustard Tiger, only on caffeine. Me and Kenzie, Kenzie and I gotta do another stream sometime. I think we have to do another post. What did we do? That was so much fun. Pictionary Air stream was so much fun. And I feel like now we're a little bit more skilled in the departments. We'd make it a little bit less low budget than we did last time. But that was so fun. So maybe we'll do that. And Discord, you can do calls and talk to her on stream. Like, what? To me, it just looks like a bunch of... I don't even know if that's possible. Okay, you guys. Oh my gosh. I don't... My family just sent me a picture of all of them doing a paint night. But they're watching... They're watching, like, me just paint Joe Exotic. That's not a paint night. That's hilarious. Okay. Kenzie, sorry guys, I'm just distracted here at the end here. Kenzie can sing all the royalty-free music that way. A stream where people call in to do questions, to ask questions. Would that be... Should we do it? Would that be something? Dating advice, cooking tips. Guys. Hey, if that's something that people would want to do, like, I wouldn't say no. I just never know what people want. That's the problem. And like I said, once I'm done this, you just need the right permissions to set up a bit. Did I not give you the right ones? I'll get that on after this one. I'm just in the middle. My family's doing a family paint night. They're so cute. On my YouTube channel. We need to do a call after. Yeah, okay, we'll figure that out today. Like I was just saying a minute ago, this month is nuts for me with this the biggest commission project I've ever had in my life. And it's coming to the end, which is stressful. So my time is kind of focused on that for the next 2 weeks. And then I'm back to play around with more things stream-wise and Discord-wise and show-wise. But at the moment, my priorities are somewhere else for now. But don't worry, you guys. I'm still a painter for the people. I'm still here for you. I hope you enjoyed the cutie little Wally. We will see you next, which is Thursday. I always highly recommend people to make a caffeine account. Come join the conversation. It's so much fun. We always have a great time. And, one more sheet. I'll keep the cuties to myself. And I'll see you Thursday for Moose Night. Yep. Like I said, a lot of people are requesting a moose, so that's exciting to get that going. Oh my gosh. And I'm getting a FaceTime call, so it's the perfect time to end. And we will talk soon. Oh, Classic, I'll see your drawing on there. See you guys. Thanks for everything. We will see you on Thursday. Okay? Bye.